Janice Valle. Mother of four nearly lost her life in the historic floods that hit the Northeast in September, killing at least 49 people and leaving an unimaginable path of destruction in its wake. That night, Janice's family was salvaging personal items from ankle-deep water of their home when security footage shows the floodwaters suddenly breaking through their basement wall, trapping Janice and her son. Janice joins us now from her home in New Jersey. Janice, I have to tell you, I have to brace myself when I see that video. You know that this is about to happen. At least we do. And you see the wall. You and your family had no idea. You did not know what happened there.
No, we had no idea. I was in a room off to the right of that room that you see. I was in a utility room. And all I couldn't see what had happened because I was in a separate room. I heard the break-in of the foundation and the wall. And next thing I knew, I turned to the door because I thought run. And all of a sudden, the door just flew off the hinges. And that was really all that I remembered. I kind of just blacked out because the water just took me as it took all that furniture. Next thing I know, I opened my eyes and I was staring at the ceiling with about 4 inches to breathe.
So we're seeing your son, Mateo, walk through the basement seconds before the water rushes in. You ended up clinging for your life, holding on to a pipe. Your husband, Marlon, could be heard calling out, swim to the window, but you can't swim.
Right, yeah. At that point, my husband, he wasn't calling out to me at that point. He was upstairs trying to move furniture so that we could bring stuff from downstairs upstairs. So he was upstairs, but everybody heard the break in the wall because it sounded like an earthquake. So he knew what had happened when he heard the wall break and my son started to scream. He just made it to the ledge of those basement stairs when the wall broke in, but he knew that me and my son were down there, so that's why he was screaming, because he felt like he was watching us drown.
How did you make it out of there?
So I made it out of there. My husband ended up pulling me out of a window. But my son, in this video, he's behind the wall to the left. He's in his bedroom. So he was trying, I know there's no video of it because everything had cut out, the internet had cut out. But my son was in his bedroom. He ran into the basement, held onto he moved the drop ceiling and held onto a beam where he was just holding on. And I was in the other room. Literally, I thank God the water left me floating at the top of the ceiling. When I opened my eyes, I kind of realized what had happened. It was just pitch black. I couldn't see frontwards, backwards, sideways. I just, all I could smell was gas because the water heater was taken off and it was just really dark. And I really wasn't sure how long I had before the water was going to reach the ceiling. I truly thought at that point that that was going to be the end.
How long did the whole thing last? From when we saw Mateo to you and the family being rescued, how long of a span of time was this?
I want to say maybe 15 to 20 minutes.
Which feels like a lifetime, I'm sure. When you look at that, you know, this show is about people who survive, and you look at that video and say, I survived that. How do you even process it?
You know, I really don't watch this video. It's so hard for me it's unbelievable when I watch it, but it's so hard for me to hear my son screaming. It breaks my heart to hear him feel that kind of pain, to think that he was watching us drown. But when I watch it, I'm so thankful. I'm just so grateful that we're alive and that we're here.
Well, you and your family survived. We are so happy that you're together. And thank you while dealing with the real trauma that happens after something like this. Thank you for coming on to share it and share how you as a family pull through this together. Thank you. Give them all my best. I promise I won't watch it again. The image of you is what I want to have right now. You in your home, safe and sound and healthy. Thank you, Janice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.